overwhelmed low-lying districts and river channels across the metropolitan area. Streets that are usually busy with commuters and bicycles transformed into fast-moving waterways, while communities on the city's fringe confronted rapidly rising water levels and disrupted services. This report brings together on-the-ground observations, official briefings, and first-hand accounts from residents and emergency responders to outline the unfolding situation, the immediate impacts, the emergency response, and the key priorities for recovery and resilience. By midday, several transport corridors experienced major delays. Underpasses and arterial roads were submerged, public transit operated at reduced capacity, and localized power interruptions affected residential towers and commercial centers. Markets and neighborhood shops recorded water infiltration and damaged stock. Leaving many small business owners facing immediate losses. Hospitals activated contingency plans to manage water-related injuries and a surge in emergency visits. Amid the disruption, residents described scenes of neighborly solidarity, carrying elderly neighbors to safer floors, forming human chains to pull stranded people to higher ground, and sharing food, clean water, and dry clothing with displaced families. Local volunteers and community committees coordinated rapid checks on vulnerable households, while municipal rescue teams prioritized the most exposed areas. Municipal emergency units were deployed across the morning and afternoon, focusing on rescue, evacuation, and the protection of critical infrastructure. Temporary shelters opened in schools and community centers, and coordination hubs directed engineering crews to clear blocked drains and deploy pumps at low points. Officials repeatedly urged the public to avoid non-essential travel, to follow evacuation notices, and to report urgent needs to relief hotlines. The flooding exposed persistent vulnerabilities in urban drainage systems and the strain on reservoirs and river embankments when intense rainfall coincides with high upstream flows. In densely urbanized sectors, contaminated runoff created public health concerns. Authorities advised boiling drinking water and avoiding contact with floodwater, where feasible, as a precaution against waterborne disease and pollution. Short-term economic impacts will hit daily wage workers and small enterprises hardest, with supply chain interruptions and property damage causing immediate loss of income. In the weeks ahead, inspections, insurance assessments, and repair work will determine the full scale of disruption to commerce and livelihoods. Health teams emphasized sanitation, vector control, and mental health support in temporary shelters, and circulated guidance on wound care and preventing infections. Hospitals kept emergency wards on alert, while outreach workers tracked the needs of displaced households and coordinated medicine and food deliveries. City planners and emergency authorities faced the dual task of accelerating recovery and strengthening long-term resilience.
我的棒棒也完了。
房子都冲了。
Increasing drainage capacity, investing in nature-based flood mitigation, improving early warning systems, and reinforcing building-level safeguards. The events of the 10th of September, 2025, underscore the value of community preparedness, rapid municipal coordination, and sustained infrastructure investment. To reduce vulnerability to future extremes. If you are in an affected area, follow official guidance, register with local relief centers if you need help, and check on neighbors, especially the elderly and those with limited mobility. If you are watching from outside the region, consider supporting reputable relief organizations assisting affected families.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.